Hello there everyone and welcome back. We got ourselves the Chapter Master finally as Dante has entered the fray and we are due to get some levels in on him to really get the most out of what he can offer my fleet, as it were. Because I had to put it on my lower level strike cruisers, so what I'm planning to do there once I get to level 6 at the very latest is I'm going to recondition my crew there. Probably max out Dante and put whatever's left back into my servitors, and probably, well, I don't think I'm going to have any left over to put back into Space Marines, but that is what I think the plan is. Hell, with them already having troop value bonuses for going Finest Warriors there, the alternate stance, I wonder if I want to forego the Space Marines altogether and just go straight for the Master Gunner for my last 3 levels. Because technically it's the same thing. It's just a matter of remembering to switch stances there so I could put them to full use. But otherwise, I decided to put Dante on the strike cruiser because it allows me to benefit fully from his little trait, which enhances all my orders, on both my 4 strike cruiser combination and whenever I decide to field the battle barge with my strike cruisers. So I'm not gonna lie though, it's a lot more appealing to put him on a battle barge. It doesn't really make much sense though, to be the truth be told, because all my ships benefit from the same bonuses. It's just the little penalty I might be missing out if I were to, if I were to try and board. So let's get ourselves started. I think I already know who this is. I played an Imperial Navy warm-up match, and this was a level 10, 2 Overlords, 1 Emperor type of fleet. So, with the Emperor, without a doubt I want Stormhawks. It's just a question, would 3 be good enough, or do I want to go all 4? Because Dante's not quite leveled yet. He's got max leveled ships. In truth, I need whatever has extended range. I think that will help a ton, actually. So maybe we'll do that instead. Although, getting Dante in there might be helpful. It's a very minor upgrade. Let's focus on our A game. Let's focus on dealing with a level 10 Imperial Navy fleet. Because I got a little bit of foresight on what I'm going up against. And I know he's not going to have battle cruisers with Overlords, at least. I'm going to assume anyway. But since he's level 2 or level 10 on all his ships, he easily has the renounce to switch it out if he feels like he needs to. So this is a bit of a different experience for me, knowing what I'm going up against early. It's just a question if he's going to field the Emperor and all that again. Well, I can't remember what the points was for the last match, because I was like a level 5 or level 6 Imperial Navy fleet, so I'm pretty certain that was his 600 fleet, or 600 point fleet. Now, I want to try and spread out, protect these beacons best I can, and just whittle him down, ideally. That's no surprise, he's just going to try and hit from one angle. So, that looks like an Emperor if I ever saw one. Although, damn it, that battle barge was a horrible shot. That was a bit of a horrible shot there, but I should be okay. He does have short burn torpedoes, is another thing I'm aware of. So, battle barge is not going to dodge those very effectively. But I caught the Stormhawks to kind of help shoot them. Now, narrow my angle. We're going to be getting our money's worth out of these Stormhawks, I think. Just a little bit. Because again, he has an Emperor, which means he's got excessive sensor range. So I should use my beacon to know when he's going to spot me. That's a good way to start. Like right now. So, we're going to identify, we're going to spot. We're going to try and get some hits in and hopefully dodge some of these torpedoes some. And I do have Stormhawk, so hopefully that should deal with a lot of these fighters here. Yeah, it looks like the fighters did nothing there. I can dodge these, take evasive maneuvers. And he's just going for the run here. Looks like he's dive bombing his beacons. Which is fine, although, can I? I was just out of reach for a mutiny. If I have waited, I could have mutinied him. There, mutiny number 1, that's good. That's going to pay huge dividends later on. And now get these ships out of reach here. He's only got 12 torpedoes, so not going to be significant. And I got bombardment torpedoes too, or bombardment cannons. Just a second too late for a supercharged void shield. That would have been nice. Now, let me fire. Get ready for any shenanigans he might have here. Because as it stands now, I should abort it. But besides that, things are looking very promising for me right now. So long as this battle barge gets in position, because it looks like he's going for a bombing run now. Okay, I'm going to dodge those torpedoes pretty well. Get the Stormhawks going. I take one torpedo hit. Get the battle barge going. He's micro warp jumping, and sadly, well, let's focus on the one that matters. Actually, why am I focusing on this thing? Focus on this Overlord. Oh, this thing only has 50 armor, so why not ram it as an additional bonus? Although my brace for impact had to go off at an inconvenient time, but... oh, he destroyed the deck. That explains it. That explains it. And now he's going for these shots, and of course, since my deck's destroyed, I'm not getting any more use out of my my librarian. So now, where is that battle? There it is. Just keep on firing, get this thing strike cruiser to safety. That's a shame. I'm not going to get any real work done. He hasn't killed any of the beacons just yet, so... okay, took some hits. Nothing too drastic just yet. Now board the hell out of that thing. Boring torpedoes are probably not going to hit very well here. Hell, they're more likely to hit me, apparently. I should have kept on going, but I have a chance to dodge these. Yep, that did well. That did well. Now lock on, because he's completely ignoring my battle barge right now. So keep on hitting and try and keep on doing damage. It helps if I remember to use my boring weaponry. I don't think... can I get a hit on that thing? That would be right. That would be kind of nice right now. Yeah, strike cruisers are dying. Get more torpedoes, come on. Turn for me, turn. Torpedoes hit. Sadly, my strike cruiser's not long for this world. But now I'm in a good firing arc to deal with this Emperor. And once that's down, I should be in beautiful shape. Just gotta get my boosters back up and make this a priority now. Actually, let me just kill the generators, because you know for a fact this thing's gonna micro warp jump out. So, the angle is horrible for dumbfire shots, so take the hit, take it gracefully. I'll take it gracefully there. and see what I can do about this Emperor, because that can kill me still. Come on, one more salvo is all I need. And he is real. No, he's bracing for impact, so that Emperor should be dead by all rights. Okay, that Emperor's dead. And that ends the match there, too. I forgot about that rule. I feel like I could have took the Overlord out nicely. Although, with my lack of mobility and ability to turn, I would only be able to dodge realistically one torpedo salvo with my micro warp jump. Although Bombardment Cannon should still wreck him. But that was a beautiful success to what would have been a rough match. At least in comparison to the rough match I have with my Imperial Navy warm-up match. I'm saying match a lot. But yeah, that was redemption as far as I'm concerned. I still would have liked those 2 strike cruisers to have lived. If I was better at focusing or was it? If I was better at focusing down his Overlord, that could have gone a little bit better, and one of my strike cruisers probably could have lived. As it stands now, do I want to repair them? I do have 2 other strike cruisers, I just lack the range upgrade on my main one here. The one with my chapter master. So if by chance I run into him again, then I'm going to be a little bit weaker, but well, he should have so much renown, he can just repair his ships. Let's not kid ourselves, really. So it's likely I'm going to face the same thing again. Without too much doubt, which makes me wonder if I want to go with my vanguards. The problem is, I have no mobility upgrades, I don't have turning. I don't have the ability to turn quickly with this battle barge. Either one of my battle barges would seriously be a sitting duck. Quite frankly. Which makes me wonder, let me at least repair this one vanguard. Keep my options open. I'm sort of tempted, if I face him again, to go with my 4 vanguards and a couple of frigates. Cause what better way to deal with his torpedo runs than to have ships that are so small and mobile I can just micromanage, or I could just straight up dodge them is what I'm trying to say. Especially with the frigates. It's just a question, what would be the best kind of frigates for that? Hunter is always nice, but it lacks the hit points to justify a drawn-out battle. Unless it's kept at arm's length, basically, with the opponent. Nova is good at constant, reliable damage, but Gladius probably is the better one. Oh, it looks like we're not going to face him again. Which means I'm probably still going to field my vanguards. Because I sure as hell don't want to field my battle barge. This could be an opportunity to get experience in, though. This is interesting. It doesn't bode well for me, though, if I were to field this thing. I'm not gonna lie, this seems like the stupidest idea yet. I know I want to get levels in on this thing so I can start experimenting with its true potential, its true power. But as it stands now, I could get 3 strike cruisers if I had them available. So, it just comes down to 3 vanguards or a battle barge and a vanguard. Because I'm not going to get any hunters or anything like that, unfortunately. I don't like this. It's a little silly, probably stupid. I think I'll do the safer thing. I'm going to have the level 2 battle barge remain hidden. So if he does bull rush the vanguard, then at least then my battle barge will survive. Still the same strategy. It just does not have the durability to withstand the 3-minute timer that I need. And hell, if you can't keep up with the vanguard, you may still go after the battle barge. It's the best I could come up with. Because 3 strike cruisers definitely sounds tempting. I just can't field 3 strike cruisers. What I could do, have the battle barge just shield the Vanguard, because I do have at least a beacon, which isn't saying much, but it's a start. And I don't really have any other obstacles. I didn't look around. Nope, no structures. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. I do still get my experience though, right? Well, let's be fair. I rather would have liked to see how that would have worked. Now we are left wondering, could I have won that battle with a stupid setup? Now I'm just left baffled, I'm not gonna lie. Because now we're in a position where I can start upgrading my ships, or frigates here. Do I really want to upgrade the conveyor? It's tempting just to throw a mission dissipator on there, but I want to start building up my renown for my eventual Master of the Forge, which I'm probably going to put on my Mark II battle barge to help accelerate its process of getting the upgrades it needs. Whether it'll need it once it gets its levels in is a different story, but that's the initial plan anyway. So, what do I want on here? Do I just extend the cogitators? Would that really be the best idea? Because I don't really need anything else. Unless I want to keep these things hidden and be more swifter scouts, but I want to keep them close to my cruisers. Frost Power and Void Shields means nothing, although it has the same shields as my Vanguards and Strike Cruisers, so maybe it's not as terrible as I'm making it out to be. I'm just trying to think of alternatives is really all it is. Unless I want to improve accuracy, but even then that's only upgrading from 40 to 50%. If I was going at 12,000 unit range, that's a different story. So we'll just stick with the cogitator, get some more value out of my lock-on, and brace for impact. And hopefully we can get a real match this time. I don't know how he was feeling with the forfeit, my Chaos opponent, because at least with the higher level Chaos players, they seem to have better luck against me than I have with them. But I'm still trying to figure out the nuances, and with the extended range that I'm now getting on all my key ships, my Strike Cruiser and Mark I Battle Barge, that should heavily offset or balance out, I don't even know what phrase is appropriate, help negate the bonuses that Chaos would have, murdering me in close with their armor-piercing rounds, and just pummeling me to death with their lances at range. That's the hope anyway. And I don't want to get any upgrades on these. I don't want to repair these ships just yet. Let's bite the bullet, and hell, if I really want to, I could just recondition. I could recondition the fleet right now. Let me do that actually. But instead, let's go 2 and 2. I'll put the third point in afterwards, because I like to at least keep these torpedoes on the same timer as the rest of my fleet. 10% is a noticeable difference, although really it's 12% when it's maxed out. So, it's the next best thing. Now I just gotta keep in mind, is this added 4 times with Dante, or is it only take I'm going to assume I'm getting 7.5 points in accuracy from lock-on, as well as whatever the critical chance is, an additional 7.5% to reducing accuracy, and 6 points to armor, I'm going to assume is what I'm getting. Which, if I understand my math right, when I brace for impact with these Strike Cruisers now, they should be completely immune to anything that has no armor penetration. So macro batteries are almost useless. It's just a matter of perhaps extending my cogitators for the longer brace for impact, and making sure I'm good about using my other ships to kind of like shield for the ones that don't have brace for impact. Kind of like do a switcheroo is the ultimate dream I have with them. When I activate brace for impact for one ship, have it positioned so it can soak the majority of the damage. And then once that's done, have another ship take its place, and that way, in theory, I should still have a cruiser to able to lock on without having to brace for impact on everything, if he's trying to keep his distance from me. In close, it's going to be a little bit different. Fatigue, I recognize this name. Is this the same level 1 Eldar was playing the other time? I really hope not. I want a real match. I'm not gonna lie. I know 2 Vanguards and a bunch of Gladiuses works really damn well. But I'm wondering... wait, what the hell just happened? I think it glitched, because clearly I'm not seeing escort ships here. And because of that, I can't get rid of them. So, I'm hoping this registered. Oh. What the hell just happened there? Let's try that again. I was hoping to get more experience for my Vanguards, and it wasn't meant to be, I guess. Even with the last match where I was going to suicide my Vanguard for the benefit of my Mark II. They just don't want me to play with my Vanguards, I guess. Not for this episode anyway, damn it. Alright, I had no idea what happened last with my matchmaking, but we are looking at the next day, folks. For some reason, I could not get a 1v1 after that disconnect with Eldar for some reason. So I had to put the video off, unfortunately. And as much as I would like this video to have been up on Friday, it doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. And we're fighting Imperial Navy, Battle Station Assault. So, I think I'm going to try the same things as before with my battle barge here. This could be a decent opportunity for my Mark II, honestly, to keep him at a distance there and force him to fight me, but as it stands now, he could probably just torpedo his way to victory. Because my Vanguards don't have the vision I like, and I can't get away with 2 strike cruisers. I just am a couple points off, otherwise I would seriously consider it. 2 strike cruisers in the Mark II. The strike cruisers just strictly giving vision, and the Mark II hopefully forcing an engagement with the battle station. Because I'm not going to be as aggressive as I was before. Here's hoping. I am a little bit paranoid of him just staying at range and just shooting torpedoes until the station dies. That's my genuine fear that he might do. Which is kind of why I got aggressive before. A little bit anyway. And I did see Novacans, so last time anyway. But that's a different match. This is a different time. And my minefield is going to be completely useless unless I spread it out. Just stagger it. Because where would he go? Really anywhere he wants, quite frankly. So we'll have our ships hang in the back. Just so that way I can get in position and just take my time is really all I have to do. I seriously doubt these mines are going to do anything. Actually, I may want to redeploy him closer. So that way he's forced to maneuver around them as he engages me. But in all seriousness, we should not expect these mines to do anything. Especially for the only 100 damage that it can do to the prow of the majority of those ships. Seriously, it's only 100 damage that he can do unless it's an Emperor that flies into it. That would be kind of nice. But I kind of need to put pressure on him to force him into flying into that. So he identified a strike cruiser. Congratulations. You have seen 1 ship. And interestingly enough, he's got a handful of ships here. And he's got 4 Novacans, so I do have shield transfer, so this is not too terrible, but I am forced to spread out to minimize my damage some. So without a doubt, the strike cruiser should stay in range of these beacons. So 5,000 units. That's probably about as far as I can get. And just take my time. Hopefully I can weather this a lot better because of the shield transfer, practically doubling the health of my my strike cruisers. I just need to make sure my torpedoes are constantly going, constantly assailing him with torpedoes. Because what, there was 2 Nova cannons, I want to assume? I don't think he had more than that, so with some decent shield transfers I can do that. In theory. We will see. And also I need to be very mindful about hitting my own beacons with these torpedoes. That's a genuine risk too. That's a miss. Thankfully, and also I don't know if these beacons take double damage or not for being hit by a Nova cannon. I want to assume no, but to be honest, this would be the first time I've ever seen a beacon get hit by a Nova cannon that I can honestly remember. And I am getting amazing torpedo hits, so this is a promising start. Sure, he sees me. What the hell does that do for him? In all seriousness, what does that do for him? It's... Okay, there goes one. I probably didn't even need the shield transfer, but with a 100-second cooldown, it's worth doing anyway. Thunderhawks, wreck him good. I want that thing to die. Thank you, that is a dead Nova. Now we're gonna find out what kind of damage. Nope, it only took normal damage, that's good. That is good, now I gotta prioritize. He has lances on that. I'm actually not scared of that because of his... Because of, what is it, the shield transfers? I kind of have some decent shield transfers to utilize. And actually, this is a good opportunity to lock on. And I do have the Chapter Master, so I'm getting additional value out of these lock-ons too. And thankfully he's in range. This is like the only time I can lock on and feel good about it. I just gotta be careful of him. I'm still gonna take a lot of damage. So we'll just shield transfer, keep him going. Unload. Onto a ship. And who cares about engines so much at this point? I can save the repair for later. But I'm sure as hell gonna recharge my shields a little bit more. Because I'm in the perfect firing arc. He just came into my fleet. So he's giving me this amazing opportunity. But now I'll repair. Oh, that was a bad shot. I'm gonna hit the wreckage. Mostly hit the wreckage. Just keep firing. Lock on, unfortunately, is done. But I got the range at least. I got the range at least. I just gotta make sure they're prioritizing properly, because why is this Dauntless getting hit? I should be prioritizing subsystems, but I don't see why the Dauntless is taking hits. Oh well, this is looking like a rout almost immediately. Because his big warlord, his big dominator here is about to die. Even his micro warp jump can't save him. Just dodge the full 200 point damage. That's really all I have to do there. Took a few torpedoes, but in the end of the day, this is already a victory, isn't it? There's not much you can do so long as I keep my torpedo hits going. Like that. That Dauntless just got wrecked. One more salvo on the Dominator. I was excited and then his shields came up. It's nice being able to lock on, isn't it? Probably not practical, so let's brace for impact for the battle barge since he's got it. He's kind of got his attention right now. So, supercharged void shielded up. If he's gonna let him warp out, I'll let him warp it out. I'll be generous, especially since it's only a level 3, so he's kind of the underdog. Hey, you don't have to take me with you, dang it. I didn't agree to this warp out. I did not agree to this one bit, but it seemed like he had the speed, the navigator. So he's got the right idea for getting those ships out alive. Well, I just have to say this has not been a very good week for me. My Monday video, I decided to scrap altogether because it had very little commentary and a match that was just pretty much a throwaway for my opponent. Wednesday, I felt like I was tilted a little bit because of said Monday video I scrapped. And this video, which I had hoped to get on Friday, posted out, has had issues with disconnection and, of course, just not getting a match for some reason. So, I'm looking forward to put this behind me. But that victory against the level 10 Imperial Navy with the Emperor and Overlords, I can at least be happy about that. And that was an amazing success, I want to say, with the Chapter Master. Don't know if it would have been smarter to just do Brace for Impact, at least for one of my ships to draw fire. But it was still well done. I did not get a little bit impatient like I did before. So, let's hope my next video starts off on a better tone.